they call you the Godfather of AI?
Yes, they do.
Why do they call you that?
He helped build the intelligence that powers today's AI. Then he quit his job to warn the world. This is the story of Geoffrey Hinton, the man many call the Godfather of AI. Geoffrey Hinton's research created the foundations of modern neural networks, the math and intuition that make tools like ChatGPT and Google's AI possible. Awarded among the field's highest honors, his work changed computing forever. In May 2023, Hinton resigned from his role at Google, and he said why. He wanted the freedom to speak openly about the dangers of artificial intelligence without worrying about how his words might affect his employer.
And then you left?
Yeah.
Why?
So that I could talk freely at a conference.
What did you want to talk about freely?
How dangerous AI could be. I realized that these things will one day get smarter than us, and we've never had to deal with that. And if you want to know what life's like when you're not the apex intelligence, ask a chicken. So there's risks that come from people misusing AI, and then there's risks from AI getting super smart and deciding it doesn't need us.
Is that a real risk?
Yes, it is. But they're not going to stop it because it's too good for too many things.
What about regulations?
They have some, but they're not designed to deal with most of the threats. Like the European regulations have a clause that say none of these apply to military uses of AI.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
The resignation wasn't a publicity stunt. It was a conscious decision from one of AI's leading pioneers. Hinton's warnings are stuck. He has said that as machines become more capable, they could one day outthink us, and that the consequences could be existential. He has estimated non-trivial probabilities for severe outcomes and urged policymakers to treat development as a global safety problem. As Hinton put it, "I left so that I could talk about the dangers of AI without considering how this impacts Google." More recently, Hinton has explained a striking idea. Instead of training AIs to be obedient assistants, we might need to design them with maternal instinct, built-in drives to protect humans rather than to manipulate or compete with us. It's a metaphor, but deliberately provocative, one intended to change how engineers think about alignment. This is not only academic. The same systems that can speed up medical research and automate translation can also spread misinformation, displace millions of jobs, and in worst-case scenarios, be misused by bad actors. Hinton argues that the pace of progress means we might not have time to retrofit safety later. Hinton's stance has split opinion in the AI community. Some leading researchers agree the risks are urgent. Others caution that alarmist language can drive policy errors and slow beneficial innovation. The debate now focuses on what regulations, international rules, and engineering research can actually lower risk. Hinton calls for stronger oversight, international norms, and a focus on safety research, and he's urged governments to move faster. Whether you're an engineer, a policymaker, or a citizen, the practical question is simple. How do we make AI safe before it gets much more powerful? One man helped spark a revolution. One man left to warn us. Now it's on the rest of us to ask hard questions and demand practical answers. Frank Adams for Eagles FM.